We continue our month-long series on mental health tonight, and we're going to talk about getting help for people who really need it, people who have either lost their homes or a loved one or both in a disaster.
That's right, and most people associate the Red Cross with the organization that provides people with physical things like food, clothing, shelter, or even blood in times of distress. But our Nate Salzar sat down with Helen Ostian, who's in charge of helping people with their mental health.
Now, you lead the mental health services for the Michigan region of the Red Cross. And I know after a fire or a flood or a disaster such as that, the first thing that we often associate with the Red Cross is meeting people's physical needs like food, clothing, shelter. But I imagine it's just as important for people to deal with their mental health in that moment on top of the physical things. So what do you guys do to make sure that those needs aren't overlooked?
When people are affected by disaster, we have teams of mental health volunteers, master's level professional mental health professionals who can go to the scene of the disaster, work with people, talk with them about their experiences, identify their emotional distress, which is normal and common after experiencing a shock like that. And then follow up with them in the days and weeks, maybe sometimes even the months to come afterward.
What's the conversation like?
What we start out with clients identifying with them where they are in this process, and then listening to them, listening to their story. It's very important for us to follow along with what they need.
You've helped people after 9/11, Hurricane Katrina and Sandy and lots of other disasters like that, major disasters. I imagine your job means you and your staff are meeting people at some of the worst moments in their lives, conceivably. So what are some of the first steps that you take when dealing with someone who has just lost their home or who maybe has just lost a loved one?
Listen to their story. Sometimes people need to talk about their story. Sometimes they need somebody from outside of the event because other people around them are also affected. So having somebody from outside to be a listening ear and offer support and give them a sense of hope that they can get through this.
Thank you so much for joining us today and talking a little bit about this.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have a special coming up on Thursday that tackles various aspects of mental health. And we also have resources to help you or a loved one cope. You can find those right now on our website, WLNS.com.
Ian's here with sports, and this